Hello friends, welcome to Make Master. We have started the new playlist Engineering. In today's video, we are going to see about NPD, New Product Development, or NPSI, New Product or Service Introduction. Let us start with the core topic of what is New Product Development. The new product development, that is the area of the product development as well as the new inventions, how to do it. Okay, according to Wikipedia, the definition of what is new product development is: in business and engineering, new product development NPD covers the complete process of bringing a new product to the market. That means the product is not existed in the market, it is completely a new idea or the new innovation that we are bringing into the market for sale. Or a central aspect of NPD is product design along with various business considerations. New product development is described broadly as the transformation of market opportunity into a product available for sale. Here, what we are talking about is the opportunity in the market that we need to use it. That means, for example, I can say that today's situation, lot of COVID-19 virus is affecting people. Okay, so in this situation, if you find a product that will alarm the people that they will get a virus, okay, so this kind of a new product or new idea you are developing to a product that you will sell into the market. Okay, so today's opportunity, you can get this kind of a new idea, new product that you are converting to the product which you are going to sell in the market. The next one is the product can be tangible. That means something you can physically touch and feel, or intangible like a service, experience, or a belief. Though sometimes services and other processes are distinguished from products. I would like to showcase some of the examples of new products or new ideas. The first one is the cup holder. Even it is a simple product, but it is designed such a way that anyone can carry that, and wherever they are sitting they can clip and then hold their coffee or their cool drinks or their drink. Okay, so this is a kind of the new idea. Then the second one is the battery with USB charging. So everybody is using the AAA or AA batteries in day-to-day life, but everybody is replacing, or after use they are throwing out the batteries. So instead of that, we can come up with the new idea. We can buy a battery which have the USB charger. Then after the finished its life, then we can charge it again, then use it repeatedly. This is a kind of a new idea that is coming up. So this kind of a new idea that we are developing it. The next example here, what we show is the pizza. Normally for serving the pizza we are using two tools. That is, one is the pizza cutter, then that another tool to serve the pizza, that is the pizza lifter. So two tools are combined into a single tool, that's a scissor combined with the pizza lifter. So the single tool is used to cut and serve the pizza. The another product idea what you are seeing here is the foldable bicycle. So this bike you can carry wherever you are going, or you can lock it wherever you are finding the place to lock, right? You can fold it and lock it, so your bicycle is safe. So far we have seen 4 product examples. Now I'm going to showcase about some of the service examples. If you see here in the picture, that is shown one bicycle and a mobile phone, and it is written as a smart bike. There is a company called Smart Bike. They have introduced the bicycles in the metro stations. You can hire a bicycle from one metro station. You can go to the other stations. You can leave the bicycle there. You can pay the rental charges through your mobile app. They are charging maybe 5 or 10 rupees per hour. So this is the new idea that came up to renting the bike in the metro stations. The next service example is Oyo rooms. Probably many people may use the Oyo rooms for stay. Oyo has listed the hotel rooms with facilities available, and the rates can be compared in their website. When they started, this is the new idea of service in India. The next one is Urban Club services. Before Urban Club app, if you need a skilled person for any work, the skilled persons like a carpenter, plumber or mason, you need to connect with many people and get the work done in few days based on their availability. But with the Urban Club app, all the skilled people are clubbed together and they are available in one click away. This is a change that Urban Club bring in, and this is a kind of new services. Swiggy, everyone knows that they are delivering the restaurant food to home or offices. But they are in highly demand in other areas during COVID period. They started delivering groceries in West Bengal. They were delivering liquors to home, and they are trying to deliver books for students. They extend their new area of services. The last one is the laundry self services. You can see that in India now it is getting popular of laundry self services. These are all the kind of services available in abroad, and now the new thing is laundry on wheels. The laundry vehicle comes to your apartment, so you can take your clothes and put them in the machine, pay it, and instantly you can get washed your clothes. We have seen product and service examples. Altogether, new product and service introduction, shortly we call it NPSI. Before we dive into NPD processes, we need to know about in detail PLC, that is product life cycle. Product life cycle has four phases, which are introduction, growth, maturity, and decline phases. If our product is ready, we are going to see in each phases what are our goals and focus. In the introduction phase, we can say in the nutshell, it is a subject matter experts. What is our goal here is getting to product market to fit. What we need to focus on this is adopting rapidly to new insights from customers and the market. The next one is the growth phase. We can also call growth hacker. Our goal is here is expand, reach, scale and stay competitive. What we need to focus here, supporting more users while optimizing to accelerate the growth. We are moving to the third phase, which is maturity phase. Here we need to have retention strategies. What is our goal here is retention, sustaining market share. What we need to focus here, evolving value proposition while focusing on customer satisfaction and delighting the customer, battling the churn. About the last phase, which is declining phase. Here we can also call the solution seeker. Our goal is determining the best outcome. What we need to focus here, thinking strategically about pivoting, resurrecting current offering or phasing out. If you see here the graph from introduction to decline, the graph started from the zero in introduction and it's growing and then reaching the peak in maturity. If you see in the declining phase, it is also coming down. We can also see the examples of product life cycle and match with the graph for more detailed understanding. Take the Maruti 800 as an example. If you take the Maruti 800 as an example, the product developed before 1983. We are going to fit Maruti 800 business from 1983 to 2014 in PLC 4 phases curve. In this curve, years in x-axis, sales and profits in y-axis, sales shown in green color, profit shown in red color. If you observe the sales, it is zero in introduction phase from 1983 to 1990 and it is grown from 90 to 1996, and if you see it is in peak sales, more cars are sold out in maturity phase, that is from 1996 to 2004. After 2004, you can see in the graph that gradually the sales is declined up to 2010. Go through the profit curve from the product development and introduction phase. It is showing the negative in a y-axis. That means more expenses for product development and launching the car into the market, advertising and making it popular. Gradually the curve moves into the profit zone in growth and maturity phases. The profit is high in maturity phase and sustained for some period. After that, it started to decline the profit in declining phase. After 2010, Maruti developed Alto series of cars and started next wave of products, which is called product extension. The next example is Apple iPod. Apple introduced iPod to listen audios in 1990s. Today, the product is non-existent because of mobile phones. The product is completely declined in the market. Another example for PLC curve is Nokia old handsets. Okay, now that Nokia's old handset is not existed in the market. So up to now we have seen the product life cycle. So managing about the product life cycle, it is called PLM, that is product life cycle management. So now we see that what are the factors of success in new product development. Top management support. Your top management should aware the product what you are going to work on, that product support, and then budgets, everything are approved, and then they also to be interested to introduce the new product into the market. Next one is technology. You should aware the new technologies and then how you are going to use in your product development processes. So the latest available technology should use in your product development. The next one is new product development teams. You should have a dedicated team for new product development, because this is the team, they have the knowledge of the product development, and then they know the processes of the new product development. The next one is new product development strategies. You should have a strategy that how you are going to develop the product and when you are going to launch it, and then do the market study, and then what your competitors are doing for this same kind of products. The next one is the new product development speed. You should have the project plan and then start date and then end date, then speed of the product development that should be done within the set period. The next one is new product development processes. In an organization which develops the products, they should have the set of processes which is new product development processes. This is the gated processes, and then everybody should aware of these processes. This process is periodically reviewed and made changes according to the customer requirements. Next one is market orientation. When you develop many products, you need to analyze in the market and then prioritize the product development. The next one is market orientation. Your marketing team also should work with the customers, and then they need to collect the customers requirement according to the market situation, when to launch, and then they need to give the information like the rearranging the product development in a timely manner. So these all the market orientation information they need to provide to the product development team. The final one is the knowledge management. When you do the product development, you need to record all the knowledges what you are gaining through the product development, and then that can be stored and used by anyone or everyone in the organization, and it is forwarded for the next product developments, or it can be used within the same product team. The next one is the industry processes which is related to new product development. Here I'm going to touch a little bit with Six Sigma. In Six Sigma there are two processes. One is DMAC and another one is DFSS. So DMAC is define, measure, analyze, improve and control, which is related to product improvements. Okay, so product improvements are used for dependability, waste eliminations, solve quality, durability issues, value added to existing products, optimizing cycle times, automation of processes. Then the other one is for DFSS. DFSS is designed for Six Sigma, that is mainly used in new product development. Here we can see that observations, design and development, testing and launching. Okay, so Six Sigma design principles and then tools plus NPSI gated processes, that both together it is called design for Six Sigma. Up to now we have seen the processes or the informations we want to know before we enter into the new product development processes. These are all the prerequisites. Product and service life cycle, that starts from the idea generation and R&D, that is research and development, then moving to the next phase of design, and then manufacturing or service production, then post production support. Here we are going to see in detail about new product development design processes, that is NP and SI gated processes. These gated processes has 7 phases. Phase 1, customer and business requirements. Phase 2, conceptual design and feasibility study. Phase 3, preliminary design. Phase 4, detailed design. Phase 5, prototyping and pilot. Phase 6, product and process validation. Phase 7, transition. These all phases are distributed from gate 0 to gate 7. Gate 0, deciding factor, deciding to go further for this project or not. So here the decision is go or no go. The key questions to consider here is there management support for this initiative? Does initiative align with the business vision? It is the part of larger initiative. Who are the customers of these initiatives? So these are all the key questions that we need to ask to go further. So what are the decisions here? Criteria is for go or cancel or recycle the decision. In a nutshell, it is a business analysis, requirement planning and management, requirement elicitation, requirement communication, solution evaluation and validation, requirement analysis and documentation, enterprise analysis, or we can say that it is the high level business case, high level customer needs. So we need to identify these tools. In the bottom line, there are three things. We need to go ahead with our business case, or we need to rethink, or we need to revisit. Once our business case is ready, we are making the project contract, then moving to the phase 1, which is customer and business requirements definition, gather customer and business requirements, initiate analysis of business opportunity idea in terms of strategic importance, market, financial viability, and technology feasibility. We can see with the example of the hand debug tool. Here there are three things which are collecting VOC, that means collection of voice of customer, that is through with the questions to the customers or feedback from the customers, what are the products needed in the market, those kind of analysis. That is, in a nutshell, it is called the collection of voice of customer. From this we get unarticulated customer needs, product and service specifications, competitor assessments. From the voice of customer, we need to identify the high level needs, the high level needs of the customer. That is, for example of the given hand debug tool, the high level needs are clean surface after debug, durability of the tool, tool cost, compatibility, and speed of the tool. After identifying the high level needs, we need to convert the high level needs into the measurable metrics, which is called CTQs, critical to quality. So for clean surface, if we convert to the measurable metrics, it should be measured through roughness value. Durability measured through number of pipe pieces deburred. Tool cost maybe in INR or in dollars. Compatibility, that is how we can measure the compatibility, it is from the number of parts. The measurement of speed is taken from the time taken in seconds. The outcome in the phase 1 is prioritizing the high level needs and CTQs. The sum of the tools used in phase 1 is SIPOC, project risk analysis, technology roadmap, quality functional deployment, FMEAs. Next, phase 2, concept design and feasibility. Develop conceptual design and assess feasibility in terms of technology, customer, and business requirement. In the previous phase, we identified CTQs. Now, using that CTQs, we convert them into functional requirements. Okay. So, from the functional requirements, we need to get the core concept ideas. So, here I have an example of the nail cutter. So what is the functional requirement of the nail cutter? One of the function is it should cut the nail. So that you need to identify the functions related to the CTQs. Once the functions all listed, then the core concepts are generated. The core concepts can be the pencil sketch or an idea or something that in your mind that you put it in a paper and have it. This core idea that you are converting into the number of concepts that is shown here. If you see here, that is the nail cutter with the different kind of operating mode or different kind of levers. Once the number of concepts are generated, then we are going to evaluate each concept against the functional requirements. Then we need to select a best concept through POOP matrix. The tools used here is quality functional deployment or house of quality, then morphological matrix, POOP matrix, DFMA and test plan. Now we are moving into phase 3, which is preliminary design. Finalize system, subsystem architecture, design parameters, develop integrated program and project plan. We know that in phase 2 we have identified functional requirements. Now in phase 3 we are going to identify design parameters. From this we are going to derive the design scorecard. We know that in phase 1 we have identified CTQs. The CTQs is nothing but the measurable metrics. The CTQs, we need to identify what are all the data type. There are two types of data. One is variable data, another one is discrete data. The variable data has the range, that is, it goes with the number. The discrete data, it is yes or no type. All the CTQs, we need to bring the USL and LS, that is upper specific limit and lower specific limit. If the data is discrete, then we need to have a target of yes or no. These all targets are coming from the voice of customer. So next we are moving into the identifying a design variable. From the design parameters, using cause and effect diagram, we need to identify variables, constants and noises. The preliminary design is bringing the design parameters and constraints, which is, for example, if you are going to use a hand drill, the drill bit diameter should be fixed into the chuck opening, not too small or not too big, because if it is too small or too big, you cannot fix into the chuck. Okay, we are moving into the next phase, phase 4, which is detailed design. Establish transfer function for all CTQs, manage interface and coupling to optimize design. We need to map design parameters with CTSS. Okay, here we are using the transfer function y equal to f of x. Each design parameter mapped with CTSS. For example, the first design parameter, what are all the CTSS applicable? So that is mapped. So like this, we need to map for each design parameters. Okay. Then moving into the detailed design drawing. So here we are doing the detailed design. That is, in the previous phase we have seen the preliminary design that we are converting into the detailed design with all dimension mentioned on the drawings. All design parameters are brought into the values and then made the manufacturable drawing here. The next thing is we need to prepare the SOP, that is standard operating procedure. Moving into next phase, phase 5. Phase 5 is prototype and pilot. Create prototype and pilot and design demonstration development and optimization. Here we made the previous phase, we made the detailed drawing. Here what we are going to see that is how we can optimize our design. For example, here I mentioned that the both picture, one picture has the more material, that another picture has the less material. So we are going to save the material. So like that, we are going to bring the design optimization here and then make the optimized design. The optimized design is supplied for making the prototype. We are making number of prototypes for testing. With these prototypes, we are doing the pilot run. We are moving into phase 6. Phase 6 is product and process validation. Validate product, process and or service design, then production capability at low rate. In the previous phase, which is phase 5, we have done the test run, which is pilot. The results are recorded here. The results are recorded in the design scorecard and are compared with the USL and LSL, and it is checked within the limit or not. The tools used here is SPC charts, process capability. This is the most important gate because the results are not satisfactory. Then we need to go back and then start from the gate 2. If the results are very good, then we need to compare the process capability, the distribution of bell curve for sigma ratings. With this, our product is ready to launch. Then we are moving into phase 7 of transition. Transition is to continue the operations. The control plan brings the operation stable. We are putting all the CTQs against what are the USL, LSS and all quality parameters which is needed for the perfect production. Control plan is a periodic check to evaluate continuous performance of the production. I hope you understood the new product development processes, which is NPD, from this detailed video. If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section. I can answer back. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.